Hi everyone. So I am back today with another book review. Once again, these are ephemera books, junk journaling books. They are cut and glue books. These are books that are intended to cut apart and use in your paper crafting projects. So I want to make a cookbook. I have recipes absolutely everywhere. I mean, I got loose recipes. I've got boxes of recipes. I've got some of my mom's old handwritten recipes. I have recipes that I cut out of TV Guide. I mean, yeah, who remembers the recipes that were in TV Guide? That certainly dates our age. But I want to put all of those recipes into a single cookbook, or maybe two. I may have to do two cookbooks. And I am planning on just using a composition notebook to do that. I'm just going to alter it, decorate it. I just want to make it something that I can keep and that maybe one of my boys wants to keep. I have one son that loves to cook. Someday my grandkids may end up with this cookbook. At least that's what I'm hoping, because some of these recipes are family favorites. So I ordered both of these off of Amazon. I will link my Amazon storefront down below. There are a ton of this style, vintage cookbook, ephemera, this 50s recipe junk journal pages and ephemera. So this actually has pages that you can cut out and put into your junk journal. This has got 20 single-faced pages. So on the back, there are this solid color, and this one has 24 pages, and on the back of these ones there are these plaids and very neutrals. So you're not going to have to be torn about an image from one side of the page to the other. So I am going to do a little bit of a book review on these and let you know what I think of them. We'll just do a flip through and we'll go from there. So this one is called 50s Recipe Junk Journal Pages and Ephemera. Like I said, it's 24 pages. It looks like this on the back. It looks like it is from a company called OR, Operation Reprint. Is that what that is? I'm thinking Operation Reprint is the name of the company or artist or whatever. So I'd have to Google that and see. Maybe you'd like to do that. But this one looks like pages from the inside of an actual cookbook. This one looks like it was tied together with bows, these pages, and then just copied and printed. So a very, very cute. You could cut and trim this whole page out and put it in a page, or maybe cut these and put one on each side, which is something that I might do. So there's that page. And again, the back of this is, on the back of this page, there's some writing. Operation Reprint, all rights reserved. So yeah, that's the trademark, Operation Reprint. So that's that. So yeah, here's another one of those double pages. Very cute. I love the rickrack down the side, and very, very retro. This is 50s. So yeah, and just another one. So that's 3 of those pages, 4 of those pages. This is adorable, guys. Absolutely adorable. So you could actually write in here or put another page on top of this if you wanted to, or just use this. This would make a great cover even. Yeah, it's another one of those pages. I love the decoration on this one. Oh, I love this. It says it's brand new. That's really cool. Baking is my therapy. Casserole treat that's full of meat, Chef Boyardee. And then plenty of real maple sugar in this pancake syrup. Another plain one. Another plain one. Lots of background pages in here. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about this. An awful lot of just plain background pages, which I could have put a little decor down both sides of a page and done my own as far as that goes. Love these old-fashioned sugar donuts. See, I like this because it's a little bit decorated, and I love this image. But once again, they're on that background. I was kind of expecting more of images that I could cut out and do like a glue book style and decorate myself. Again, another very plain page. So now this is a little bit different. This can be cut into 4, and there are 4 separate recipe cards on here. It's actually got from the kitchen of, and then cook time, prep time, portions, or number of servings. It's got your ingredients and your directions. So something there. And again, 4 more. And then here are some bits and pieces. So, junk journal. I mean, I might not use these in my recipe book. These, to me, are more that something that can be trimmed out and used and make a junk journal, a cookbook junk journal. So, to me, these are not that suitable for a cookbook, for images. I do love this apron, the Pyrex, this baking ware and the oven mitt, another apron. Loving those images. This is just a corner pocket here. I love the conversion chart. And then here is a little bit of a recipe. Chocolate covered cherries. Miss Statton's fruit balls recipe, a little handmade. And this is kind of what I have from my mom. I've got a whole box and a little tiny notebook with her writing in it. Recipes that are yellowed like that. So what I was thinking is I would actually glue them into my cookbook. These are recipes from magazines, it looks like. And then here's some tags. You could back these onto something heavier and cut them out. Or you could glue them back to back because they're the same shape. And then just those blank pages at the back. So all in all, I'm not really happy with this one. That's one of the things about ordering these print as you go type of books when you get them from Amazon. They show the front cover, and sometimes they show the back cover, not always, but they show the front cover. So from this, I wouldn't have assumed that this was just all full pages that you can write recipes on. I would have thought that there was more ephemera in here that you could cut out. So not sure what I think about this one. So let's move on to this one and we'll see what this one looks like. So this is Vintage Recipe Cookbook Ephemera. 20 single-faced pages. So less pages here. This is from Olivia Crafts. And this is more what I was looking for. So there's your QR code if you like this. I'll also put my Amazon storefront in the description because you can go there and find all these books. I put them in there. These images are really grainy, these ones at the top, almost like they were tiny little pictures that got blown up, but I don't think they're actual photos. They're drawn. This is so real looking though. I used to have one of these. I think I just sent it to the thrift store, but these images are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. They'd be great fussy cut and collaged. Oh my gosh. So this is what I was expecting from the other book, was images like this. These images are lovely. This one's familiar for some reason. Oh, already I am way happier with this book. So loving this image, loving this image. It's really rich and bold. The colors, love this vintage look. This one is absolutely beautiful. I remember this being on Sunbeam Bread. I mean, I'm getting up there, guys. Yeah, but I do. I remember that image. Aren't these pretty? Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is the type of stuff like on my carrot cake recipe. Yeah, these are the types of images that I was expecting to be able to use. A nice strawberry shortcake recipe with this image on it. And then there are these vintage labels. Magic baking powder. That's the brand that we always used. The shredded wheat one. Some macaroni. Keen's mustard. And this actually looks like the Keen's mustard label. I remember the label being on really old tins of the Keen's mustard is the powdered mustard, the dry mustard. That was the brand of dry mustard that we had. That is really cool. Of course, anything Campbell's soup that's vintage is really cool. There's I don't know what it's doing in a cookbook, ephemera, recipe ephemera, but there's the Doris Day and Howard Keel Calamity Jane, the movie, an Inglis automatic washer advertisement, an automobile advertisement, a vacuum cleaner, laundry softener, some biscuits, or not biscuits. Oh, Roundtree's fruit gummies. And of course, your Macintosh's taffy. So all advertising labels. These are really cool. Sardine can. I like these labels. These tags are really awesome. They're tags just cut out of labels, it looks like. And then, of course, Happy Kids, Bits a Nut, Peanut Butter. And then these. So some menu ideas. And I would love to do that. I'm thinking of putting a menu section in my cookbooks. And then recipes. So a page like this, to get enough of them, because there's just the one. There is just the one. So a page like this, I would cut this out and then photocopy this 3 or 4 times so that I had all of these pages to use in my recipe keeper, recipe planner, whatever I'm going to call it. Red Devil's Food. Oh, I should keep it turned here because there's a few more. Englehart's Swans Down Cake. And these are actual photocopied pages from an old cookbook because the page numbers are written in long form down here at the bottom. Imperial Sunshine Cake, Prize Devil's Food, Chocolate Marshmallow Cream Roll, Orange Cake, Creole Frosting, Pineapple Frosting, Caramel Icing, Coconut Icing, Mocha Frosting, a Picnic Caramel Cake, and a Nut Space Cake. And again, these are actual pages from a cookbook. This looks like an actual page. Actually, this header at the top looks very familiar, almost like it was from the old Betty Crocker. I have a really old vintage Betty Crocker cookbook that belonged to my mother, a great big thick one. And I've kept it all these years because all the recipes that she made in it, she took a pen and wrote in the margin any adjustments that she did. So I still have that. And it has a header like this at the top of every page. Oh, so that is on the one side and that is on the other side. That's something that I have a hard time with because you can't use both sides of this page. So one of them is a wasted page. I would have much rather seen this printed and then have a backing on it. But I like this, just another form of a recipe sheet. And not a bunch of pages at the back, just the 2. So all in all, I'm way happier with this one than I was with the other one. It looks like this on the front, this on the back. Olivia Crafts. Yeah, much happier with this one. Much more ephemera in this one that I can cut apart and use, which I'm happy with. Let me know which one of these is your favorite. I mean, do you like this one? I just find that there's a lot of stuff in here that's very repetitive, like all of these pages, so many of them that are just like this. Like that one and this one are almost exactly the same. They're just blank pages. So this one is my favorite. Let me know because you may be a junk journaler and this one would be more to your style. So yeah, I just thought because it was a cookbook and journals are kind of like that this one would have a little more I could use. So if you like these book reviews and flip throughs, give the video a thumbs up. That's the best thing that you can do to help my channel out. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now so that you can come back and see what I'm up to next. Maybe follow the journey while I create a cookbook. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye for now.